Hello everyone, I'm Winnie. In this video, I will present my final essay in a general way. First, the topic of my essay is Cicero's rhetoric thought and its application in court argument, and I will specifically take the transcript of the United States Supreme Court arguments in Louisiana abortion case, for example. This is my overall content. First, I will make a brief introduction of my essay, including the social issue, the artifact, the research question, and the rhetorical perspective I have used. Then I will talk about the body analysis. Last, I will make a brief conclusion. First, let's look at the picture from the Consumer News and Business Channel. A placard saying abortion is a human right is seen during the Stop the Wednesday of Action for Abortion Rights rally in front of the Supreme Court in Washington. It's about the Louisiana abortion case occurred in America in March this year. The issue is Louisiana law would limit state to one abortion clinic, and the controversial focus is whether it would unduly impede women's access to abortion in the broader context of legalizing abortion. The case concerns the safety and health of pregnant women as well as the life of the unborn children, which has always aroused wide public concern. The artifact I will analyze is the transcript of the United States Supreme Court argument in Louisiana abortion case. The Supreme Court appeared divided after more than an hour of argument on Wednesday this year, on March 4th, concerning a controversial Louisiana abortion case law. Finally, Supreme Court strikes down Louisiana abortion law in June 29th. It's worth studying because it finally protects women's rights to abortion to a great extent. So there's a research question. From a rhetorical point of view, how does this transcript of the court's arguments work in court decisions? Instead of Aristotle's rhetoric theory, I will analyze the transcript from Cicero's rhetoric theory in this essay. First, as a body, let's watch a short video about Supreme Court oral argument in admitting privileges for abortion physicians.
June Medical Services. Ms. Winkleman.
Mr. Chief Justice, and may it please the Court, this case is about respect for the Court's precedent. Just 4 years ago, the Court held in Whole Women's Health that the Texas Admitting Privileges Law imposed an undue burden on women seeking abortions. The Louisiana law at issue here, Act 620, is identical to the Texas law and was expressly modeled on it. After a trial, the District Court ruled Act 620 unconstitutional, finding no material differences between this case and Whole Women's Health. On burdens, it found that Act 620 would leave Louisiana with just one clinic and one doctor providing abortions. At the same time, it found that Act 620 would do nothing for women's health. In reversing the
Okay, now I will analyze the court argument from the perspective of Cicero's rhetoric theory, and I will lead to a conclusion that Cicero's rhetoric theory and court argument practice have provided us with a new way of thinking for today's court argument. He not only paid attention to the substantive aspects of speech, such as content structure, the logical reasoning, which are common concerns of other rhetoricians, but also he emphasized on strengthening the arguer's debating ability in terms of language expression, external image, and other forms of the voice. In the body analysis, I will first review Cicero's rhetorical thought, with emphasis on Cicero's rhetorical thought and his speaker's 5 abilities, including invention, arraignment, style, memory, and delivery, as well as his speech structure theory, including introduction, statements of facts, division, proof, refutation, and conclusion. Then I will explain the concept and the general method of court argument, as well as combine this transcript of the United States Supreme Court argument in Louisiana abortion case for deeper analysis. Third, I will discuss the concrete application of sincere rhetoric in court argument and provide guidance from the invention, arraignment, style, and other aspects of the defense. And on the other hand, I will also emphasize the external forms of voice and nonverbal during arguments. Finally, I will put forward the significance of Cicero's theoretical thought in court argument, including significance of strengthening the perceptual persuasion, expression, and logical thinking abilities of both sides in the court arguments. In conclusion, the use of rhetoric in court argument will promote the process of judge decision as well as reflect and argue from multiple perspectives. And regarding to the social issues of the female abortion, the use of rhetoric in court argument will enable those who fight for the rights and interests of women to have more powerful persuasion skills and enable judges to be justly concerned about the safety and health of women. This transcript of the United States Supreme Court arguments in Louisiana abortion case did influence the judge's ruling and finally struck down the Louisiana abortion law. In the end, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of the abortion rights supporters. This oral court argument plays a key role in judgment of the United States Supreme Court in the end. So, therefore, the use of rhetoric in court argument not only improves the ability of both sides of argument, but also promotes the realization of the court's own value and the social value. Furthermore, Cicero's rhetorical thought is still a new theoretical perspective for the practice of court argument, which should be take further research. Finally, we can see from the picture Julie Rickleman at lectern arguing for petitioners. Both lawyers and judges need certain persuasion skills to win rights in court arguments. So the study of rhetoric in court argument is of vital importance. And that's my references. Thanks for listening.